Hi, everyone, and welcome back. This is lesson 2 of our series on artificial intelligence, and today we're going to take things a step further. In lesson 1, we talked about what AI is, how it's different from traditional programming, and where we see it in everyday life. Now, we're going to zoom in on a specific type of AI task. Teaching a machine to recognize things in images. This lesson is called Teach a Machine with Images, and by the end of it, you'll understand what supervised learning is, why it's so powerful, what training data and labels are, and how they're used. In addition, you will learn how to create your own image classifier using a free tool called Teachable Machine. Why good data is just as important, and if not more important, than the algorithm itself as well. And the best part, we'll actually walk through the process of building and testing your own image recognition model. Before we dive in, let's quickly review what AI is, just to make sure we're starting from the same place. Artificial intelligence is when a computer can perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. Think of things like recognizing speech, identifying faces, making decisions, or translating languages. The key difference from traditional programming is that AI learns from data. Instead of being given a fixed set of instructions, it figures out patterns by studying examples. In the case of images, AI doesn't see pictures the way humans do. It sees data, millions of numbers that represent the color and brightness of each pixel. By analyzing enough labeled images, the AI can learn patterns and help it recognize similar images in the future. Examples of AI working with images can include Face to unlock smartphones, Google lenses that identify objects through your camera, and Snapchat filters tracking your face in real time. Now, before we begin, let's introduce what supervised learning is. We did touch upon this topic in our previous lesson, but now we're going to go more in depth. So, we're going to be focusing on the AI called supervised learning, which is a type of machine learning. Supervised learning means we train the AI with examples where we already know the correct answer. Each example has, well, two parts: the input, in this case an image, and the label, the name or category for that image. For example, if we want to teach an AI to recognize cats and dogs, we'd give it lots of images labeled cat and lots labeled dog. The AI studies these labeled examples, learns the patterns that separates cats from dogs, and uses those patterns to make predictions on new images. Here's the important part. The AI doesn't memorize the exact images. Instead, it learns patterns such as shapes of ears and eyes, fur textures, overall color distributions, and other subtle details humans might not even notice consciously. When it sees a new image, it compares it to these patterns and makes its best guess. Now, on to some key terms for today. To understand this process, here are four key terms we need to know. The first being training data. This is the collection of examples we give to the AI so it can learn. In our case, it will be images. The more examples we give, the better the AI can understand the patterns. Second, label. The label tells the AI what the image is. Without labels, the AI doesn't know what it's looking at. For example, if you have a folder of animal pictures, but you don't tell the AI which are cats and which are dogs, it can't learn the difference. Third, model. The model is the end product of training. It's a set of patterns and rules the AI has learned from the data. This is what we use to make predictions. And the fourth being accuracy. Accuracy measures how often the AI gets the answer right. If your AI identifies 90 out of 100 images correctly, that's 90% accuracy. Let's have a quick understanding check. Let's think about what counts as training data and what doesn't. Imagine these three scenarios. One, a picture of a cat labeled cat. Yes, that is training data. Number two, a number with no label. Nope, that is not training data. Because the label is missing, the AI cannot learn from it. And then three, 50 photos of hand signs with the correct sign. Yep, that is training data. The rule is super simple. No label, no learning, at least in supervised learning. Now, we're going to go ahead and get started with Teachable Machine. Here are the steps that you can follow to make your own machine. So now that we understand the basics, let's try to make our own image recognition model using Teachable Machine, a free online tool by Google. The first step is go to the Teachable Machine website. Once you open your browser, type in, quote, Teachable Machine. Next, start a new image project. Click Get Started, then choose Image Project. 3. Define your classes. Classes are the categories you want your AI to recognize. For example, thumbs up, thumbs down, or rock, paper, and scissors. This is instructions on how you can collect training data. This is the most important step, collecting good, varied training data. For each class, you should take at least 20 images. Use your webcam to capture them directly into Teachable Machine. The more variety you include, the better. Different angles, different lighting, different backgrounds, and slight changes in position. Why does variety matter so much? Because in the real world, your AI will see things in all sorts of conditions. So it only learns from only perfect, if it only learns from perfectly lit, perfectly centered images, it will fail when something looks different. So overall, just remember, better data equals smarter AI. You can go ahead and train your model now. I recommend following this YouTube tutorial to follow along with while making your teachable machine. While you are following along with the YouTube video, make sure that you have enough images for each class. After you're done, click the Train Model button. The AI will process your data, analyze patterns, and create a model that can predict the class of new images. Behind the scenes, it's looking for pixel patterns, color combinations, shapes, and textures that are common in each class. Go ahead and continue testing your model. Feel free to pause and read the slide so you can answer the questions as you go along. We're going to do a quick understanding check. We're going to assume if the AI got anything wrong. If the AI guessed incorrectly, it's usually a data problem, not an algorithm problem. For example, let's say you did a thumbs up label, and if all of your thumbs up pictures were taken in bright light, but your test image is dark, the AI might get confused. Or if some of the thumbs up pictures accidentally included other hand shapes, the AI might learn the wrong patterns. This is why data quality is so critical. Now we're going to go over a quick recap of everything we learned. Let's summarize what we learned today. We explored that supervised learning and how it uses labeled data to train AI. We learned key terms such as training data, model, and accuracy. We also built an image classifier in Teachable Machine by collecting images, training a model, and testing it. We also learned that variety and quality in training data make the AI smarter. Our key takeaway for today is that collecting a diverse and high-quality data set is crucial for training an accurate and reliable AI model. Well, everyone, that is it for lesson 2. You now know how to teach a machine to recognize images, and you have seen firsthand the most important part of AI isn't just the algorithm, it's the quality of the data you feed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.